Roberta's House is a nonprofit community organization dedicated to supporting grieving children, teens, and families living in urban communities. The mission of Roberta's House is to provide a safe and supportive community for grieving children and families in Baltimore City through peer support, education, community awareness, and empowerment. Through the facilitation of trained volunteers and professional staff, the program offers free peer support groups to children and teens 6 to 17 years old who have experienced the death of someone close.
Hello, I'm Annette March Greer, president of Roberta's House. Roberta's House was founded out of a community outreach program called A Time of Sharing that was created by March Funeral Homes more than 25 years ago. The support center was established to address the high-risk children and teens who lived in Baltimore City and lacked the necessary support services to heal their broken hearts. The center provides free peer support services for children 5 to 17 years of age and for adults, in addition to weekend adventure camps, educational workshops, volunteer trainings, internships, and community support programs.
On November 12th, 2009, my fiance left to go to work like he normally did, and that evening, that Thursday evening, around 8:50, someone murdered him inside of his car.
I lost my mother in June of this year, and it sucks.
2 years after Katrina, I'm living here in Baltimore. I've lost all my stuff, I've lost my way of life, then I lose my son. Man, it's like, that's the biggest double whammy that, one can imagine. I tell people all the time, losing your stuff, it's hard. Losing your way of life, even harder. Losing your child, unimaginable, totally unimaginable.
I was still 8, and we was ready to go to school, and Nana was getting. I was in a bathroom, so Nana was ready to wake Mommy up, but she wouldn't wake up. So Nana told us to go in her room, and after she told us to go in her room, they called the police. And then I started crying. Then Diamond said it was gonna be okay. And after she went to the hospital, she found out that Mommy died.
It was my older sister, and I got a call from. I just got to work. I wasn't at work for 5 minutes, and my father called, and he says, "Zena, I need you to come home. It doesn't look good." When I asked my mother if Bridget was breathing, she told me no. So I immediately went to the hospital. They had me answer a series of questions about my sister, and the doctors came in and told me that my sister had passed.
Roberta's House provides programs and services that facilitate peer support groups and grief exploration through the use of trained volunteers and professional staff. We believe that it takes a caring community to nurture and heal the wounds of children's broken hearts. Support groups are coordinated for children, teens, and adults with themes formulated around the 6 essential needs of Alan Wolfelt, which allows individuals to acknowledge the reality of the death, move towards the pain of the loss while being nurtured physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and convert the relationship with the person who has died from one of presence to one of memory, and develop a new self-identity based on the life without the person who has died, relate their experience of the death to a context of meaning, and experience a continued supportive adult presence for future years. Creative expression is encouraged through arts and crafts, role-playing, and journaling to develop healthy coping skills. The adult support groups are guided in the grief process through the mutual exchange of information that addresses their experiences, complications, problem-solving, and healthy parenting. Adults create genuine relationships and bonds for future support. Our aim is to improve recovery and increase the resilience in children and families to create safer communities.
Our community is hurting, is aching in response to multiple losses that have impacted their family systems. And people are just wanting a place to heal themselves, wanting to be able to move past the hurt and the pain.
I think it's important for Roberta's House to be here because, like I said, there are so many people who have not had this opportunity to be able to come and voice their feelings and have someone help them to understand that what they're going through is natural. And those are the people who take the off-road as opposed to trying to stay on track. They could go out for revenge. Some people become dependent on drugs or alcohol. Here, you get healing, you get help, you get a spiritual and a mental medicating as opposed to your doctor medicating you on a drug that makes you a zombie, or, you know, somebody going and drinking themselves to death, or ending up in a hospital on an overdose or anything like that. Anything could happen because they try to deal with things within themselves, and that's not the best way to do it.
They tell me that it's okay to cry because someone has died in your family, but it's okay to cry. So you don't have to hold it all in, you can just let it out.
So they helped me to, number one, not feel crazy with the anxiousness, to not feel like I'm having a temper tantrum when I have an outburst. And so they really are helping me. I think my life, I definitely don't think I would be moving through the process this well without them.
This program has helped me to not only cope, but accept death. Whereas when I lost my father, I was stuck and not understanding what death really was.
Roberta House has not only helped the kids, but the Roberta House has also helped me to be able to continue to be patient and express my feelings with my babies, because me expressing myself, as you see now, it helps them to know that it's okay. So the Roberta House has done phenomenal with that.
As I said, I came here skeptical and nervous, but I think the three leaders do such a wonderful job that, like I said, it's a never-ending process, man, but I just feel as if at least I've gained some control once again over my life, and it focused me in a manner that I wasn't able to do by myself.
You always gonna remember that person that you lost. You're never gonna forget about that person. Like, it's always gonna be something around that's gonna make you think about that person, or you're gonna see something that that person used to do a lot, or see something that person used to like, and it's just gonna make you think about them.
This program has helped me immensely. I mean, it has helped me actually look at the guilt and the emotional prison that I held myself in for so long, and actually made me look at myself and my feelings and why I felt the way I did, and I could move on and I have a choice. Having a choice is powerful. I mean, it's incredible. It's like, I have a choice, and I don't have to feel like this is not my cross to bear. There's a bigger thing, there's a bigger picture here. So this has been wonderful for me, because I know it's helped me a lot.
I like Roberta's house because it helps me.
I care for you, you care for me, and we care for each other. Again? I care for you, you care for me, and we care for each other. I care for you, you care for me, and we care for each other.
Roberta's House relies on many other caring supporters and volunteers each year. We invite you to support Roberta's House by volunteering, offering in-kind gifts, donating your talents, or by making a tax-deductible donation. As a donor, your gift will be used to help heal a child or teen's broken heart so they can begin to deal with the pain that the death of someone close often brings. To become a volunteer or to get more information about volunteer opportunities, call us at 410-235-6633. That's 410-235-6633. Or visit our website at robertashouse.org.